But you know what is a really good topic right now?
What's that?
All of the national social media trashing the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, yeah.
Look. Every year, and just so you guys know, this is what it's like when you live in Indiana.
Pull up some names, Mike.
Yeah. People just don't know our sports or our teams. Yeah. They don't know how we're built. They don't know how we perform because we're not nationally recognized. So every year we get to sit here and listen to all these critics talk about, Halliburton's out. Right. They're going to be... They're not even going to be barely under 500.
They lost the guy that manages the game.
Yeah.
Their center. Yeah.
Nobody has a clue how deep the Pacers are, period. It just goes so far beyond it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every year I have to get on social media and read all this blurbage of crap from people from New York that have zero clue about anything that goes on in Indiana.
Every year.
Yeah. We have... Just because Halliburton's out doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
We are so deep, it's not even funny. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody knows that. Yeah. We do. We watched it 2 years in a row.
These are the same people that last year didn't pick us, right? The same people that say Halliburton's out and you guys don't have a chance are the same people that said last year before we made it to the finals, we weren't good enough. So which is it? Which is it? Halliburton's that good and we can't win without him, or when he was here, we weren't good enough.
Right.
I remember sitting here on this couch last year, me and you, Danny, and going and looking at everybody here and going, we're going to be in the finals. It's going to be us and OKC. I remember saying
we talked about it. Matter of fact, I was debating on whether it was going to be OKC or Indiana.
Yeah.
And I wasn't trying to be a homer, so I think I said OKC.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but dude, we knew
we were going, and the same is true this year. And I struggle with not that they don't pay attention to us. Do you even watch basketball?
Yeah, because that's where I'm at with it.
You know what I mean?
When I see some of these reports from these guys, these are big NBA executive reporters,
right?
Spewing out this bullshit about the Pacers like they know anything about us.
Yeah.
Oh, Miles Turner's gone. Halliburton's out. None of you guys know how much Miles Turner brought us down.
Yeah.
None of you. All you did was see a couple good games where he hit 4 threes and got 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
And he had 2 blocks.
Right.
The dude can't guard anything, for one.
No.
He's an off-the-ball defender. Let's clarify this.
Off-the-ball
Miles Turner is an off-the-ball defender. Yeah. Put somebody on him, he cannot guard anything.
Joel Embiid put up 40 on him regular. He can't guard anybody.
It's ridiculous. I'm sick and tired. We had to watch him every game.
Yeah.
The dude fart-tards down the freaking court.
Fart-tards.
He doesn't jump for a loose ball. He doesn't hustle and dive for loose balls.
Right.
The dude always has a back injury that holds him back.
It's terrible.
He plays with his cats all night and his Legos.
Didn't he get cat scratch fever at one point?
Probably.
He had to have, right? But this happened. Okay.
The only time he shines is when his 3 ball's hitting. He's our center.
100%.
He's our center. And we're, oh my gosh, he hit 4 threes tonight.
Right.
This dude's unstoppable.
Look, we have a championship if it's not for Miles Turner.
100%. It cost us that.
We have a championship.
Even with Hallie going out in Game 7.
With a G League center, we're damn near.
100%.
Right? Bradley, with playing Bradley, who was in the G League in March.
100%.
And he's getting a shit ton of minutes, and he's playing over Miles Turner.
Dude was playing. Dude was playing.
And we almost win.
Yeah.
So, half away.
Yeah.
This is literally half away from a championship.
This is what Miles Turner does. He disappears.
So to back to your point of these analysts, these writers, these whatever that are giving us, we're not going to do nothing. Again, last year before we go to the finals, no one's saying we're not good enough. We don't have it.
Every playoff series.
But now that Hallie's injured, and look, I'm not taking anything from Hallie. Hallie's a great player. He's a great team bonder. He's a great assist guy. He is a great game manager. Miles Turner, we got upgraded.
Nobody knows that.
They don't know it yet.
None of you know that.
Yeah, we got.
I don't care what you think or say about NBA.
Yeah.
None of you know that.
We are gonna have to move things around with Hallie out. But look, we don't have schlums coming in.
No.
Just like nobodies that are going to be playing the position. We have
Our bench is a starting lineup in Washington.
100%.
Period.
Slums. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
And another thing that we bring to the table is defense.
100%.
Nobody can get past us.
Yeah.
Period.
And imagine, and we talked about this all last year. We've talked about it for eons. I can't tell you how many times Marshall and I have sat out there, and Marshall, Mr. Football Season himself, and we sat there and talked about the big man problem and the rebounding issue for the Pacers. And it's funny because you talked about how the biggest asset that Turner ever brought last season to the Pacers was about stretching the floor, and he's hitting his threes.
Yep.
On a team devoid of rebounding, you desperately need rebounding. That was the Achilles heel of this team.
We literally have
second chance points.
We literally have 3-point shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them can shoot threes.
All of them.
We don't need our center to shoot 3 balls.
No.
Period.
That's all he could do.
Period.
That's all you had. And I think a lot of the pundits, we talk about the record swing. I've seen it as low as around 30 wins to I think the highest I've seen was 46.
Okay.
Right.
People have the
laughable.
Pacers finishing like 12th.
Okay.
Well, and I'm not going to, we're going to come right back to the Pacers, but right now, this is Indiana. Right now, the Colts, all we're doing is getting dogged.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy schedule. Blah, blah, blah. Dude,
We're winning
get
games.
over it.
We're winning games.
Get over it.
Yeah.
It's Indiana. We got some good squads all around. Football, NBA, WNBA. We
College
probably
football.
have a freaking a volleyball team that's probably getting ready to win their
India
league
Ignite.
next year.
Yeah.
Dude, it's come on. It's enough.
Yeah.
We might be a small market, but you guys need to recognize what the hell's going on in Indiana.
We just signed Signetti to an 8-year third highest paid coach in football.
Almost
NCAA
$93 million contract. This man
we just
signed.
beat Indiana football, and look, like Danny just said, we will get back to the Pacers. I just want to compound his point a little bit.
Yep.
Indiana University football, IU football, just went to Eugene, Oregon, and if us as people that watch sports, we were not happy with that game plan. We still beat the shit out of Oregon.
Yeah, double-digit win.
We still beat them in Eugene, Oregon. I think we should have beat them by 20 or 30, but we still beat them with a game plan that probably had some work to do.
They had to pull out their nasty little we're just going to slide the line and induce, which just it's whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't call the penalty, it's fine, but you had to do all that.
But that's Indiana.
Yeah.
That's
Still
Indiana.
beat you.
But that's Indiana sports right now. Pacers. Well, we should have beat OKC, and somebody commented on TikTok OKC wasn't that great. And people were OKC was labeled as one of the greatest teams almost. I don't know what to say ever.
Oh
but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, they were starting to talk about Kobe and Shaq and all that.
OKC was labeled. We should have beat OKC. We should have
beat them before Game 7.
And this is a team that people said we shouldn't have beat. And now you've got IU football walking into Eugene. MF in Oregon that hasn't lost since 2022.
Yeah.
And IU football is not a football school.
Oh, it is now.
It is now. Mm-hmm. And we shoved it down their throats, right? WNBA, you got Caitlin Clark, who's been injured. You've got Sophie Cunningham, who's been injured.
We don't even need CC.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
We're a game away.
Somebody needs to throw some respect our way.
Against the Aces, we're a game away from the WNBA title.
And don't get me started on the controversial calls in those games.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get any calls. We never do. That's the thing. We can sit here and we can say, all the teams you're just complaining because you didn't get calls. No, we never get calls.
Never.
We just don't. Our teams don't get calls.
Market.
100%.
They don't want us.
Because nobody wants to see them win.
The
Pacers overcame that.
Yeah.
The Fever overcame. They had people that they had signed like a couple weeks ago off of the street.
They really did.
It
was legitimate.
It legitimately happened, and they took the defending champs, the eventual champs, all the way to a deciding game. And
without without Michael Jordan.
Yeah, 100%.
Without Michael Jordan. Let's just say it that
said
way.
You just said it.
94 Bulls.
You just said it.
Yeah, it's 94.
Without Michael Jordan
Yeah.
sitting on the bench.
Listen, Indiana's on the upswing, and if the WNBA doesn't crap their pants and the whole labor stoppage and all that, as long as that doesn't implode, the country's got a reckoning coming from this state.
Yeah.
We're
The
tired
whole
of
state.
it. We're tired of it.
Notre Dame's
right.
is clearly going to be a problem for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, I hate them. Purdue basketball. Shit.
Number one again. Starting the season.
You know what I mean?
When are you ever going to go into Purdue and have an easy game in basketball?
Never.
No.
We're never going to see that in our life.
It's not going to happen.
No.
Like maybe on their football team. I don't know.
If you're a sports
whatever.
fan and you're not paying attention to Indiana sports, I don't have anything for you.
I'm going to tell you, sleep on us. You know what? Go ahead. Keep sleeping on it. We're good with it. That's all right because you can get shocked and we're all going to be like, we've been telling you.
Yeah.
First and 10's been telling you since day one about the Pacers, number one.
Yeah.
But telling you the teams are coming.
Yeah.
Indiana's on the up.
Back to,
Up and up.
To the original point of the Pacers is here's what I'm tired of, and I don't mind like oppositional points of view that are like, hey, we feel X, Y, and Z. It's great. You have your feelings and have your thoughts, but the laziness of the reporting, right? Like the Pacers are just going to suck because Hallie's out and Turner's gone. Like
They don't even know.
you don't even know. You're not even paying attention to the sport. Right? Are you like I said earlier? Are you watching the game of basketball, especially in the NBA, as a whole? As a whole,
Not just the Pacers.
right?
But
Just as a whole, are you watching it? And then two, are you watching the Pacers?
yeah.
Right. So the laziness that goes into this, that people get paid, they're getting paid a good living, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars to say these things. You know what I mean? And they and it's like you've got us three in the basement, or us four with Marshall here in a basement, giving you way better.
Yeah, because we watch them.
Yeah.
We know
Yeah.
that Miles Turner was a freaking problem.
Right.
We know that.
Oh, yeah.
And we know that we have guys ready to step up into Halliburton's spot with a smile on their face.
Yes.
And they're going to put 110 on the floor.
Right. Danny, like here, look at it this way. So you've got Hallie, and I love him to death. You got Hallie that can dish out, I don't know, 12 to 15 assists.
He's the best game manager in the league.
Right.
Plain
No
and simple.
turnovers. One turnover a
Yeah,
game.
I don't want to hear any arguments.
But you get
done.
get Nimhard, Neesmith, somebody to step up and you spread those assists and you spread that around to 2-3 different players. Your game is more robust at that point, right? It's not one point of attack. It's not one person falling asleep. Because Hallie had games he disappeared, right? He had games where
Even in the playoffs.
Yeah, he goose egged it. But now when you have 3-4 people responsible,
Yeah, you can spread it out.
Neesmith's struggling with this, but his shot's working. Well, Nimhard steps up with this. You've got, you can move it around. You got Jarris Walker, but you got Matherin who can now drive. He's got more responsibility. Like your game is and I'm not I'm not taking anything away from Hallie, but we have a more robust game now. We have a more robust game plan that we are going to run off of because of that.
Look, Carlisle's, I'm going to make this clear on everybody that says the Pacers aren't going to be nothing next year. Carlisle's developmental plan is built around this situation. Like a guy like Hallie getting hurt out for the season. His rotations and developmental plans are built just for this moment.
Yeah.
And the reason we aren't going to fail this year coming up is because of Rick Carlisle.
100%.
Plain and simple. He's going to find the formulas for the rotations. He's going to put the right guys in the right spots. And that's just it.
Do you remember, and not to just re-harp on like Mike melting down like mid-November last year, but do you remember?
No, you 1,000% did that.
But do you remember like it's mid-November going into December, and the Pacers are, I wouldn't say middling, but we're figuring it out, right? Because there was we had a rough preseason into the start of the season, some injuries, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we had Nimhard go out. Shepard went out. Naismith went out.
Isaiah Thompson.
Jackson tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Wiseman tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
dude, we lost our whole starting lineup at one point.
And so, honestly, we're probably at a better footing because we lost our starter in July or
We were
whatever.
prepared for this.
Versus versus October. But we went into middling. We're figuring that out, and your comments were more or less of like just stay the course. Like Carlisle's figuring it out. He's playing. He's putting pieces here. He's playing chess. He's okay. I lost that match. I'm going to move this over here. What happens come February? Like we're the best team from All-Star break.
Yep.
On top 1-2 team.
The whole battle of the season is to get to the All-Star break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just get to the All-Star break.
Survive.
Yeah.
And then you've got your game plan.
Yeah. So I think we're going to have, obviously I think TJ's out for a little bit. He just got, that's injury news we just got a week or so ago.
Yep.
But, so we'll deal with that. But we've had months now to prepare for Hallie. So, whereas we walk into game 7 where Hallie tears his ACL and you throw TJ out there and you throw whomever out there to try to manage. Now we know. Now we
Achilles.
can, Achilles. Sorry, what did I say? ACL? Achilles.
I just say ACL every time.
Yeah.
I wish it was ACL. It'd be better.
But
How many CLs are there out there anyways?
Right. But now we know. Like now now Neesmith knows. Now Nimhard knows. They all know their role.
Right.
Right. They know the expectation. The game plan's made. And
100%.
versus figuring it out on the fly. So I think there's still going to be that little bit, right? There's going to be that from till All-Star break where it's like, okay, what are we doing here?
Yeah. There always is.
You gotta figure out your big man position. You gotta figure out who's gonna emerge as a starter. I mean, Jay Huff is penciled in now, but you just don't know. You don't know with 2 other guys that were out all last year. With Wiseman and
remember when I said Wiseman was going to shine last year and he was going to take Turner's spot?
He would have
freaking went down like
He
game
would've.
2 or something.
Yeah, he was
Made
on
me
pace.
so sick.
Yeah.
well, and
Made me sick.
that's the thing is that's gonna take some time. It's gonna
It
take.
is.
There's gonna be some disjointed games early in the
'Cause he's-
season.
he's-
It's gonna look weird.
Rick's not going to take Wiseman and play him 20 minutes.
No, he's not
no,
going to.
no.
But what would
Slow trickle.
Slowly trickle
And-
him in, let him get
Yeah.
pace of things. And
This is a little bit of a different example, but like when Sabonis got traded, I know there a lot. I love Sabonis, great player, but I think a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, what are we doing? Like, why would we get rid of Sabonis?"
Oh, I think half of us in this group were of that. Like, what are we doing?
and
How
maybe
is
there's
that
an
breathing?
maybe there's an argument that we should have kept him, but I don't think anybody that watched that happen would have thought at the time that we would go to the NBA Finals. Does that make sense? And I think right now the Turner fans that we're not a part of, we're not the Turner fans, but the ones that are, they're probably going, what the hell are we doing? Why are we letting this guy walk? We just lost a lot. And I think you're going to see, something similar. You're going to see an addition by subtraction. And I'm not saying there was a subdiction, I can't even talk now.
Subdiction.
Whatever. I'm not saying
Addition by subtraction.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I got you, Bubby.
Thank you, sir. I'm not saying that's happening with, but
No, it's okay. You can say it's happening.
well, there's one
okay.
key piece. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we lost Sabonis, okay, if we would have just lost Sabonis and not filled that void with something, Pascal Siakam,
yep.
we wouldn't be where we are.
100%.
And really, and I said kind of noted on this last year before we went into the playoffs, he's our best player.
He is.
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's a tough loss losing Hallie. That's our best player. And he's a big reason why we got to where we were.
Yeah.
Also, Naismith didn't get any freaking credit in the
didn't.
playoffs.
None.
The dude broke 3-point records. I'd never seen so many clutch shots made.
Put back down.
Hallie's clutch shots were so crazy, they outshined the craziness of Naismith clutch threes.
How many?
You know what I mean?
How many
yeah.
putback shots did Hallie get?
Because
But
of
right
Naismith.
before
Naismith hit 3 in a row. Every time. It was him always setting up Hallie.
He's a tee man. Like, he teed it up.
100%.
There's
He
no
teed him
putback.
up, yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
putback shot that happens unless Naismith does what he does.
Yeah. Plain and simple.
All the more remarkable what they did last year in all those comebacks, considering the lack of second chance points that team had and
Yeah.
what you had to do, what they overcame. There will never be enough credit applied to this team for what they were able to do with just garbage rebounding.
Right.
Because you have a big who's not a big.
Yep.
He wants to be a guard. You're not a guard. If you're about 7 feet, you're a big. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, listen,
rebound,
there's
though.
guys who can shoot, but you got to get rebounds.
Yep.
Like you're too big to not get rebounds,
Yeah,
and
for
dude
sure.
wouldn't do it.
And guess what? When we
Wouldn't do
have
it.
guards that are shooting threes, what do we need?
You need rebounding.
Rebounds. Yeah.
Second chance points. Somebody who's going to be willing to throw their body on the line. And I don't know a lot about Jay Huff, but my assumption is the rebounding is going to be significantly better.
It's
than
going to
what we've
be
had.
there's going to be an uptick there because he hustles underneath the rim.
Yeah.
But he can also shoot the three.
He shoots a clip better than
So-
Turner does.
He doesn't shoot
As
much,
many, but his percentage is as good.
but Turner just focused on that. You know what I mean? So he got way more opportunities. Huff can shoot the three, but he can literally bang under the basket. Now, there's going to be certain centers that he's going to struggle defending.
Sure.
But that's why we have Wiseman and Jackson
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Bradley.
Yeah. And I think
Bradley can bang under the basket if we have maybe a little even Embiid or
Yeah.
you know.
and when I say G League center, I'm not shitting on what kind of pickup is that? Like
clutch.
who's scouting
So
that?
he was like, remember when when Shepard was a rookie
Yeah.
and we're like, who's this kid?
Yeah.
And then he just started.
Yeah.
He started
just-
playing and
just there.
okay,
Yeah.
so what's this dude? Then he rips a three against the
Right,
Knicks or
right,
something in the
yeah.
playoffs 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
but Bradley he developed. Remember who he was competing with?
Yeah.
Okafor.
Yes.
Remember Okafor?
They
was-
brought him on a 10-day contract.
Yeah, remember Okafor was he was doing really good
Right.
in the G League, and he was trying to get back in the
Mm-hmm.
NBA. Guess who beat him out?
Bradley.
Bradley.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Remember?
Yes.
And I was like, "Dang, we need to bring Okafor up." And then Bradley gets signed.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who the fuck is
Oh,
this dude?"
hold on.
Yeah, whoever did
I
that.
need to go to Fort Wayne.
Whatever,
What am I doing?
whatever,
Only time you ever said
whatever
that.
pro scout was like, these two right here. Okafor was a great addition, right, for that competition. And then Bradley, whoever's watching that was like, yes, and because homeboy was pretty much
Dude.
he was starting in the finals.
You know what he was doing? He was playing his role.
yeah,
You
That's
know
all
what
the
I
team
mean?
needed.
We needed a role player center,
yeah,
and he did that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know what? A good thing to call out. Now, this is going back a little ways, so I know it's a different era of basketball. But the thing I would point out about the Bulls teams is what did they have?
Right.
It was always a role play. There was no superstar at center for
Well,
the Bulls.
I would
ever.
say it's a lot easier on those type of teams when you have an energy like Michael Jordan
sure,
to play
but
your role.
The point
right?
is that you don't need your big to go out and create these deep
for
shots.
sure,
It
for
doesn't
sure.
it doesn't help the team. You could you
Like
guys
I-
have made the case that Miles Turner did not help the team. It was not helpful.
Yeah.
You don't need the three. It's just an overabundance of the
We
same
need the
shot.
rebound.
Yeah.
We need the rebounds more than we needed Miles Turner to be
For
standing
sure.
on the perimeter.
Yeah, but I
Plain and
think
simple.
yeah, for sure. And
Because
I-
we have guys that can get open on the perimeter. Mm-hmm. Our backcourt was just unbelievable. Just let them shoot.
yeah,
And then you got guys coming off the bench like Walker and Obi. These guys are shooting the lights out. Why do we need Miles
we
Turner
don't
to shoot threes?
and that's
No.
why we let him walk, and we wouldn't pay him what he paid him.
Now look at what you got here in terms of the initial depth chart. This is from ESPN. I don't know the accuracy of it up to this point, but at least the projection so far.
fairly accurate.
Starting five, you've got Nemhart at the 1, Benedict, of course, at the 2, as we all figured. Neesmith at the small. Well, I mean, forward was called forward. There's no small anymore. Pascal Siakam at the power, and then you got Isaiah Jackson over Jay Huff. So it'll be interesting to see how that
Yeah,
works
we'll
out.
see. I think center's going to be a floating thing. I don't think
It'll
know
be
who-
matchup based.
Yeah, there's no set
okay.
starter there.
And we just we've been running Cameron Payne. I don't know if you guys saw
yep,
this.
I saw
but,
that.
Yep.
We've been running Cameron Payne. Dude's been bouncing around the league for a while.
Yep.
He can shoot the lights out. He could come in and get 10 points real quick off the bench, but sometimes the dude just doesn't show up. So
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how I feel about him. You guys know I wanted Beasley really bad.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
Did you guys see the write up on Furphy though?
Furphy's gonna be.
I was gonna say he's got quietly like you may be looking at a guy who kind of pulls a similar role to like what Toppin has done off the bench, where it's that energy, some big plays might happen.
Look, I will.
That's second unit, dude.
I don't toot our horn.
I'm telling you.
I don't toot our horn enough.
Second unit's
but
nasty.
I do know there were two dudes
Nasty.
when Furphy was brought on that said,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the other one across from me.
Yeah,
Like,
Got to watch this kid.
like you got to watch him. I'm not saying,
Furf.
I'm not saying he was going to be a superstar or anything, but like that guy can ball, and if you do it right, he can be a dude.
Oh my God! Think about this. You've got with Furphy's hops, with Toppin out there, and when TJ's back, he's going to lead. Oh my God! That second unit's interesting. I don't know if Shepard fits there. That's the only one of the group that's a little bit of a weird
Shepard's
fit. It's a
different,
weird
man.
fit.
Shepard is
It's a
different.
weird fit.
So Shepard
see.
is a defensive specialist.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
can shoot a three occasionally. So
Yeah.
You could
he fits in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like off
feel
the
you.
bench, we probably won't see Shepard a whole lot during the regular season.
Yeah.
Even with Howley being out. Like we have, and honestly, Jarris Walker's defense is up there with Shepard's. That's going to be a battle, dude.
Jarris Walker, I mean, I could see him, if he makes a big leap, I could see him earning a lot more than what people are thinking.
Well, he was already there.
yeah.
That
he's-
was a big miss for us in the playoffs.
Yeah,
was not
he-
having 10 minutes from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
he's going to be a big deal this
I
year.
mean, look at the power forward right now. Like the power forward, your starters Pascal Siakam, fucking Hall of Famer. Obi Toppin could go start for anybody else. And then Jarris Walker, who I think is like that's your three power forwards.
Yeah. And Walker and Obi can slot wherever the hell they want.
Who's better?
Yeah.
Nobody. Nobody has more depth at the four than we do.
Who's better?
Nobody has a deeper four
Like
than we do.
what?
Who's got deeper?
Nobody
guards?
has a deeper five.
Nobody is a deep. Like
And nobody knows or gives a shit about our fives.
yet nobody gives a shit about.
You know who does? Rick Carlisle.
Rick
'Cause
Carlisle.
he knows
Yeah.
what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
Sorry for the F-bomb.
No, but
Gets me fired up.
no, but you look at like Isaiah.
gotta
Jack,
have him.
Isaiah they'd be like, "Oh, he's coming off an injury." I get it. Jay Huff. Oh, he's not Turner. Okay, whatever. James Wiseman. He's a
that's
former
an asset.
Tony Like, did you see what Tony? Like we just talked. Did you see what Tony Bradley did?
He almost
Like,
helped us win a championship.
I would take this 5.
While
over-
Miles Turner
Yeah.
sat on the sidelines.
yes.
Like, come on, dude.
The
I
only
mean,
the only
we got to call that out a little bit. The fact that dude was gone in the
Yeah, he
finals.
disappeared.
He was gone. Like, no, he
threw
knew
the-
he was leaving the team.
He threw the
100%.
finals for us. Miles Turner threw the finals for us. That dude got paid, probably signed a contract before Game 7, and
Yeah,
that is
for
the
sure.
reason we lost. Plain and simple. I don't care what anybody says.
The only area I would see that you would question us in is probably shooting guard. Your two, Benedict Mathern, because you've got Benedict and you got everybody else, right? Because your shooting guard is he's your creator outside. He's your off ball guy, or he's got the ball in his hand, but he can get his own shot.
That's Matherin.
It's Matherin.
You're
It's Matherin, then it's nobody else. Nimhard, but Nimhard also runs
He's the one.
Yeah, he's going to rotate at one.
See, that's the thing. We have 1 through 4s are going to be able to slot out
out.
any
Yeah.
position.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. So, but you're going to see Nimhard this year, and I'll tell you guys, you're going to see Nimhard play really so close to like SGA type basketball.
Yeah.
You're going to see a different Nimhard. He's going to be driving the lane, attacking the lane, and he's going to be doing a lot of the SGA shit.
Oh man.
So prepare yourself. But also, that's the way the game is.
But you know what's crazy?
And that's what's
Will,
gonna-
will he get the call?
You know what's crazy though? To your point though, is like
I don't
look-
blame him. You
You
have
find
to.
out.
You have to.
He was getting them in the playoffs last year.
You know
Yeah.
what's crazy
No,
is
that's
I
fair.
look at this
That's
and
fair.
I'm like, shit. He's not a 2. Obi Toppin runs 2. He could do 2.
Oh yeah, Obi's 2, 3, 4.
You know what I mean? Like,
Obi can play 5.
yeah.
He can.
Like,
Obi can guard any position.
like Jarris Walker, I've seen.
He can
do-
guard any position too.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah, dude, we're so spread out. Like we can run any kind of
You know?
rotation we want. Any matchup that we face is
Yeah.
gonna have a problem.
All right, boys.
Especially going against our defense.
I had to throw this up there because you're talking about matchups, and this is the team that's pretty much universally considered to probably win the East.
how out is Darius Garland? I don't know anything about his injuries.
I don't either.
He'll
pull that up.
be all right. It's Max that I don't know anything about that I would like to
Yeah.
know because Max Struess
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is the reason, in my opinion, why Cleveland is where they're at. Because the dude is a nuisance.
He injured
he's
his toe.
fine. He's
He injured
fine.
his toe,
Yeah,
bro.
he's fine.
Okay.
It's preseason injury.
Preseason toe injury.
Yeah, it don't count.
Okay. But yeah, Struess is absolutely the elevator for that team.
Oh, he's a problem.
He's an absolute problem. The dude is a defensive problem.
He was a problem for us.
That dude just absolutely doesn't miss shots. Mitchell is just another like circus act in my opinion.
Yeah.
Draws fouls.
Gets on
Plays
score,
the
whatever,
game, which I
yeah.
hate. You guys all know I hate the way that.
But he plays
type
it.
of playing.
But he plays
he
it.
really plays into it. Struess is that guy that you would love to have on your team, but he has to be on your team to like him.
I personally don't think that Cleveland got any better than last year. I mean, people might disagree with me, but like Lonzo doesn't move the needle for me at all.
No,
Who else?
that's really all they.
So,
Yeah,
so
like-
Struess is looking probably. They said a couple of months, so I would say the beginning of the year. You're
So
probably
he
looking
is
at
going to
him
be
where-
out.
So,
for a
like,
stretch.
the Danny
Yeah, they're
said-
saying because he had a Jones.
I got you.
Like
Yeah.
Danny said, everybody's
Who's the-
surviving to the
who's the-
All Star break. So if they 500 it or right there above or whatever to the All Star break and bring Struess back, then
Well, Cleveland will win. They'll be.
Yeah.
The reason Cleveland becomes a threat is because they do well in the regular
they
season.
do. Yeah,
Because they play that tempo. Right?
100%.
He was three. It was a Jones fracture
Okay.
in his left foot. He's
Dang.
out 3 to 4 months based on the end of basically into
That
September.
can linger
So,
too.
Yeah, that could go through the
that
season.
can linger.
so even when he's back, which we'll say the beginning of the year is probably a safe bet,
Right.
they're going to be going without him most of that time. So what he was bringing to the
I
table,
mean,
I'd say
I'm
is-
honestly again not
He's a big impact
yeah
on that team.
for sure.
Him being out that long is going to take them from that number one spot
Yeah,
just naturally.
yeah.
That's just the way I see it. He's too big of an impact.
Who's the scariest player on the Cavs? Who do you look at and you're like, man, this dude's a matchup problem?
You know who their real true matchup problem is? Is probably Hunter.
I was gonna go DeAndre. Yeah,
Yeah.
And anybody that knows anything about basketball should know that he's a matchup problem because the dude he's just built differently. Like he can shoot the ball, he can do whatever he wants. Problem is he's never had the freedom to do it.
right.
And he's not in this offense with those guys
I was
around
say
him.
the
Doesn't have
problem. The problem with Cleveland, especially in the playoffs, is it's Donovan Mitchell or die. And,
Yeah.
I mean, Max Struess played at least against us played a role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played a role.
Yeah.
He was a crucial role.
Yeah,
Hunter is going to be the X factor for them, in my opinion, because they can't lean on Mitchell like they did last year.
no, but if I look, I don't give credit to anybody in the NBA because that's the same shit I said again. Like New York, the first year we played New York, I said they can't run the same game plan. They can't do it. And you go out and get Cat. And yes, Cat put up points, but they still ran the same damn game plan against us. The same damn thing. And we ran it down their throats again. And so I feel like even though Cleveland knows we can't do the same thing that we did with Donovan Mitchell running 40 minutes a game, putting up 50 points, whatever, we can't do this. I feel like they're still going to do it.
Oh, yeah. That's their style of play.
You know what I mean? They're still going to do it.
Their style
and
of play.
we're still going to beat them.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Because
interesting.
they can't
is-
match up with us.
Yeah.
They just can't.
So the other team that's kind of universally projected to finish at the top, you guys already mentioned the Knicks.
course it is.
I'm going to point out a lot of day-to-day, a lot of worn down guys. That's the old Tibbs, the old Tibbs way.
And
is,
they brought in a worse coach, though.
I'd listen.
Like,
Tibbs is good to get the most out of your guys. The problem is that he gets the most out of your guys by about the first or second round in the playoffs, and then that's it.
but Mike
Because
Brown's
they're
your guy.
done.
Mike
No,
Brown is your
I will
guy.
say this.
Nobody's guy.
I will say this. Their bench is a little stronger this year.
Yeah.
So they might, the Tibbs mentality might change a little bit. Remember when he had to shift his coaching agenda against the Pacers?
Yeah, yeah.
Still didn't work.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, maybe I should probably
Maybe
like,
I
rest these
should
guys
give these guys a break.
because we can't keep up with the fast pace that we're doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I mean, the Knicks are always going to be a tough play for us. It's going to be physical. You're play against the refs.
Well, they got Clarkson.
Yeah.
They got Clarkson. So he has a little bit more power on the bench this year. I think like the Tibbs mentality, like his coaching mentality was kind of limited because he really didn't have much to come off the
He
bench.
didn't. He had like
so he almost had no choice.
He could run
but to coach
7.
like
Like
that.
7
Yeah.
was his
7 was max.
max.
Yeah.
If
But
he
was
went,
forced
if he
to go
went
8.
8,
He was forced
Yeah.
to go 8 against the Pacers
Yeah.
because nobody can keep up with us, by the way.
yeah.
But Jordan Clarkson is going to be a huge uptick for him. That's going to add to McBride.
100%.
You know, like they have a little bit of a bench. They got Mitchell Robinson. It's just they're going to be a little better team this year.
They are going to be a little bit better, but
I'm not worried about 'em,
again. I mean, coaching, how much you invest. Like, I think coaching does matter. Like when you talk about the Carlisle levels, and Thibodeau, I don't know that you got any better with Brown. We'll see. He's going to run a different rotation. He's going to run a different minutes restrictions. Like they took a little step up, but I'm not worried about
Well,
it.
it'll be interesting to see too how they respond to a different coach, a different style, different way of playing the game, and not the grinding.
Yeah.
You know what they went
Yeah.
through last year. So it's either going to be,
They're going to have a breath.
yeah, and they're going to be like, oh my god, this is great, and you'll see some freedom,
But
or
he-
you may
but
have
he-
some
but at the end
challenges.
of
You
the
have
day,
motivation.
Again, I go back to my thing of the NBA is they're gonna fall when you find out who you are when you're punched in the mouth,
Yeah.
right? And when we punch the Knicks in the mouth and we punch the Cleveland Cavaliers in the mouth and we punch whoever in the mouth, they're gonna run right back into Jalen Brunson's show. And you know what I mean? They're going to run right back to their playbook, and that's their playbook, and we know that, and that's what Rick Carlisle's going to do. He's going to weather whatever they throw at him. He's going to weather whatever changes Mike Brown brings and his lineup brings, and then he's going to punch him in the mouth, and they're going to go right back to the Jalen Brunson mid-range pull-up, Jalen Brunson looking for the push-off, Jalen Brunson this, maybe a cat kick to the corner. They're going to
Oh
go.
my god!
It's going to go right back. Right. And it's going to go right back to that, and we're going to beat them by 20. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to go, they might pull a couple wins, whatever, but when you punch them in the mouth, they're going to go right back to who they are.
Okay, well now here's a
They have to
team.
match up against us.
Yes.
Well, now the real question is the I don't want to say the dark horse, but the team that's really been a hot pick for like the third spot is the Magic. So what do you guys think about the Pacers matchup, or just in general about the Magic heading into 25-26?
You know, the thing about Orlando is we don't match up well with them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you bring Walker into like Jarris Walker and
Yeah.
these kind of guys in that can step up and against like a bigger 3 or 4 that has like athleticism, like Paolo, like Walker might be able to guard him.
Yeah.
And that might be a scenario where Rick's going to go, well, I just got to move my rotation around.
Yeah.
But, we haven't had that. Like, you think about the past 2 years, we haven't had to worry about Orlando really in the playoffs.
No.
So it's a new matchup for us.
It is. Wagner's a
new matchup
problem.
for us.
Paulo's athletic.
Yep.
It is a matchup problem. But
It's different.
Yeah.
And they got Desmond Bain.
Yep.
They got a little piece of most. You know what I mean? They have a defensive specialist with Suggs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have to worry about that though, because we're
No.
not going to have like we talked about.
Yeah.
We don't have the Hallie on the court that
Yeah.
they have to focus on shutting
Right.
down.
Yeah.
So we can spread it out to wherever.
Yeah.
So I think that we have enough talent to where we can formulate a matchup against this team. We just got to figure it
Yeah,
out.
and their center drops off. I mean, Wendell Carter Jr. is a decent player. Then you go to Goga.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't make it on the Pacers, a team devoid of a decent center.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it.
So that drops off. But Paulo's an athlete. It's a matchup nightmare for us.
They have a decent.
He is for
bench.
everybody. I mean, has anybody got an effective game plan against Paolo?
No,
Nobody does. He's just one of those guys who he's going to get his. It just is what it is, and you just accept it.
but you know what?
Then
I was a Paulo fan, but Danny told me I live by this, and you've been right since. You go, he's an everyday 20 to 30 point player. That's all he is.
Yeah, 100%. And the thing about Orlando, man, is him and Wagner. I just don't. They don't click for me.
Yeah.
They don't click for me.
Yeah.
Like when I watch them play, I'm like, they don't click because those two players don't click.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have enough talent,
They don't fit together.
but they just don't fit. Like I just don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
And they're two different players,
Yeah.
completely different styles.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't feel like they play off of each other at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's usually a solo battle.
They don't. Yeah.
like,
They don't.
They don't make each other better.
Right. And they don't bring
Yeah.
each other up. They don't. Yeah.
and when they have a bad game, they have a bad game. You know, I believe that we can match up with them. You know, you look at Siakam, like he can guard Paulo or Franz.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, pick your worst enemy. You know, I don't know. I'm not worried about Orlando.
And I don't mind the matchups. Like, so for me, it's like you said, Paulo's going to get his. Okay, that's fine. I like our matchup at guard. I like our matchup at center. I like
Yeah.
let Paulo get 30.
Yeah,
You know, like that's my philosophy. I think it's Rick's. I think a lot of coaches' philosophy is like, okay,
that's the thing though. Like he's not going to get 30.
I'm sure he's not. But if he does, he does.
It's either going to be him or Franz.
But I like my matchups everywhere else.
It almost
Yeah,
feels
100%.
like they could. Their starters this year could definitely make some noise against the Pacers.
Yeah.
But it feels like a very similar setup to what we've run into in years past, where the second unit comes in, you just cannot hang.
Oh, God.
And I think that
We're not-
They
that
can't run with us.
No.
and now it'll be good to see, obviously, how McConnell comes back from the injury, and I'm assuming he'll be fine. They're going to
Right.
give him extra time. At least I hope they do. Like, just make sure that, because a lot's going to be riding on him. But that second unit, that's like your turbocharger for this team. Like, that's going to be a big key, because starter wise, it feels like they're going to be able to offset some of the superstars. You're going to be able to spread it out enough to get points. You're going to hang with people.
Yeah.
But what's really going to set it over the top is the second unit and what they can do versus the other second unit. So
yeah, for sure.
you've got to make sure, like, TJ is going to be massively important.
Well, that's going to be good. The
Massively
first quarter of the year, whatever, how long he's out, is going to be good for our young guns that got drafted. Like, they're going to get some solid minutes that aren't a point in the season where it matters, but it doesn't, right? Like, as long as we're doing 500, we're good.
Yeah.
And they're going to get some good, solid minutes that are going to prep them to be, the third string, point guard off the bench after TJ come playoff time. Like, I think we're set up really well.
You know what? We don't even need TJ. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong.
We don't need TJ. We want TJ.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I've gotten into arguments with people about TJ. Oh, TJ's going to be
Yeah.
the starter. I'm like, what are you talking about?
He's not. Yeah.
No, it's Matherin. You know, or it's matchup based. This rotation was built off TJ and Obi coming off our bench.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. And TJ McConnell is not a starting point guard.
He's not. He never
just
has
not.
been, never will be.
No, he's not. He's turnover based. He sparks us.
Yeah.
He's a bench player, not in a disrespectful way.
No.
But the dude was built to come off our bench and lift us up.
Well, yeah.
And that's his job and that's his role. And that's what he loves to do.
Absolutely. I mean, you watch TJ's games. How many times have you watched it where we're just in this game, right? Where they're passing it in, we're bringing it up, we're bringing it down, the blah blah blah, and then TJ comes in, is pop 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 pop, and he just pissing people off,
Yeah,
like
he's a
he
pest,
just
100%.
right,
He's a
and he
pest.
gets them out of the game flow.
Yes.
He gets the game flow mixed up, gets a couple points, gets a couple turnovers. And then you get Hallie back in, or you get whomever your starting point guards back in,
And then they continue.
and they continue. Then it's like, okay, now give it back.
Fucking workhorse.
Think about the problem the Knicks ran into in that series is because they could not have their bench come in and do extended minutes, because at the end of the day, what you're going to run into is you're going to run into the problems when you've got such a dominant second unit. TJ's not a starter, but he's a hell of a point guard off the bench.
Sure.
Like, he's perfect. And the way that group matched up together,
Strategically.
Yeah.
He has to come off
He's
the
a
bench.
change. So I
He could be a starter, but it wouldn't work out.
I always
You know
call
what I mean?
I call people like him a change of pace guard, right? So like when you
Just
have
like-
when you have Hallie and whomever your starting point guard is, you want to run this pace. Like I want to
Yep.
run this pace. This is how I want to run it. And then when that's not working, you put your change of pace, whether it's slower, whether it's faster, you put your change of pace in.
He controls it.
Yeah. So he now comes in and he controls
Hallie
that
controls
pace.
it.
And he
Knows how to control
yeah,
it.
and TJ comes in and changes that pace. He comes in and goes, I'm not doing this damn pace.
Foot on the gas, baby.
Bam, pop, 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 pop. And he gets it all out of whack. And to the point where now you can hand it back to the guy who can control the pace again. Because he's disrupted everything.
Well, and they've jacked up the
love it.
rest.
I
know?
love TJ so
Yeah.
much.
They jacked up the rest the other team had. They can't.
Yeah, so
they
he's-
can't
he-
sit there
he's
because it'll get out of hand.
He's changed the pace so much now that you can now control the pace again.
Yeah.
Right? So he's gotten it all discombobulated. Now you
He's
go,
a disruptor.
here you go, Hallie. Run the pace you want to run.
He does two things. There's two situations that he shines in. One, if the game is close, he stretches us up. Anywhere from 5 to 10 points in a matter of 5 minutes. Or we're down 10 or 12,
Yeah.
he comes in, and we're back in the game.
Back in.
Yeah.
Because they're not used to it.
plain
They
and
want,
simple.
but NBA especially wants to run this. This. Here's what we're doing. There's not a lot of
Yeah.
pressing going on. There's not a lot of this. And TJ's coming and going, screw all of this. I'm gonna do it my way.
You know what I love about TJ? When he got interviewed about his style of play,
Yeah.
he says, it's a skill set.
It really is.
And they're like, what do you mean? And he's like, not everybody can come in a game and put 110% in.
No.
You know what I mean?
Gas.
Every second.
Pure
Think
gas.
about it, boys.
He's like, it's just a skill set.
Think
like,
about
you
it.
can't,
We
that's
live,
my skill set.
We live in an age of being able to watch film, knowing what somebody did 2 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
These players know what's coming. Is my point, and
Yeah.
yet, like, how many passes does he jump on an inbound? And you know he's going to do it. You know he's going to do it. As an NBA player, you have access to the film. You have coaches telling you this player does this player does that.
Watch
Yet-
your back.
Yet every game, TJ has an inbound pass stolen
Yep.
to a bucket. Inbound pound stolen. It changed possession here, changed the possession there. Like it's a
Everybody
want
gets
to, it's a
comfortable.
will, it's a skill set.
It's a skill set. Because everybody gets comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And so do NBA players. And guess what? It's a skill set.
Yeah.
And you know what? Guys like LeBron James, in a big moment, they don't fully show that part of their skill set until they're forced to.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they just play comfortably.
Yeah.
It's just like going to work.
To go into
Let the
business.
game
My
come
9
out.
to
Cruise
5.
control.
It's my 9 to 5.
It's exactly what
I
it
gotta
is.
show up and boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
I'm just doing it.
Cruise control.
Yeah.
Because all of those guys could put 110% every second.
Yeah.
They just choose not to
They
because
choose
they don't
not-
have
they
the
don't
skill
have
set and the
to.
mentality.
Yeah.
It's a good call up.
Yeah.
It's a
I love
matchup.
TJ.
Well,
Man, I could talk Pacers
I love
all
TJ.
night.
I think we hit that one pretty good on the nose, boys.
yes.
We got our point across. Just enough's enough with the hate on the Pacers, man.
Yeah.
Like, please don't make me call all of you guys out in one whole session
We'll
because
do
I'll
it.
call all of your names out. You guys are all NBA executive reporters.
Mm-hmm.
I will call each and every one of you out after
Yeah.
the All-Star break. Not even worried about it. Get it right. Do your research.
Don't be lazy.
Maybe tomorrow, after you hear this, watch all of the Pacers games from last year and then make an opinion.
Yeah.
Just do that.
And
would
maybe
ya?
go back and watch the first and 10 episode from last year when we talked about how good the Pacers were going to be
Yeah.
in 2025.
and explain why.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
that.
do that. Check us out. Go check us out on social media. Facebook, Instagram, X. Mm-hmm. We got our full episodes on YouTube, Spotify.
Yes.
Go check us out. You know where you want to really check us out? TikTok. We
Absolutely.
got all our hits on there. Appreciate you guys listening. Happy basketball season.
Happy basketball season.
Peace.
Go Pacers.